Welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique, and thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel. We are continuing our series of the upcoming month aheads. This is going to be for November of 2021. I invite you to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs throughout the month, because this is really important as you move through the energies to check back and see how those energies are playing out for you. If you haven't joined me before, we're going to pull some cards for the tarot, but we're also going to talk about astrology here in the beginning so that you can coordinate those times of the month. Okay, so October 23rd, the sun moved into Scorpio. October 30th, Mars entered Scorpio. November 2nd, Mercury exited retrograde shadow. November 4th, there's a new moon in Scorpio at 12 degrees. November 5th, Mercury enters Scorpio. November 10th, Mars squares Saturn. November 19th is a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. November 21st, the sun will enter Sagittarius. And November 24th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. So keep those dates in mind as you move through the month, and I will see you on your sign. Okay, see you soon. Hi Cancer, welcome to your November 2021 month ahead reading. We are going to pull 8 cards, 2 for each week. And actually the Page of Pentacles just flew out, so some kind of messages this month for you Cancer surrounding your finances may be coming your way. So let's see what energies you are working with, and refer to those astrology prompts that I let you know when they're occurring during the month. That was at the beginning of this video. And actually, let's move the page over here. So that first week, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there must be some kind of action you've been trying to get going. And you have the Nine of Cups. So some kind of wish or something that you are trying to maybe get going could happen in that first week of November. You have the High Priestess in the upright position that second week of November. Intuition must be strong there. And 8 of Wands in reverse. So lots of messages, information may be trying to come to you, but maybe is getting delayed. In that third week, you do have the Devil card in the upright position, and that week is actually the week of the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, and the Judgment card. So that's going to be a big week for you all, Cancer, in that third week, and we'll talk about that a little more. And then in the last week of November, you have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So maybe someone was trying to get away with something, but is not going to succeed. And the 9 of Swords, but you're still kind of worried about it. So let's talk about these energies, Cancer. So like I said in the very beginning, this Page of Pentacles flew out, Cancer. So keep this in mind as we go through the month of November. You might have information or messages come to you maybe from a news source, maybe a job application. Maybe there's something that you have been looking into about your finances. So keep that in mind throughout the month of November. So Cancer, the first week of November, we actually have Mercury exits shadow on November 2nd, and on November 4th, we have that new moon in Scorpio at 12 degrees. So I am getting this energy of like there's something that you've been trying to get going, especially with that wand energy. It could have been back at that Aries full moon on October 20th. There's some kind of fire energy here, Cancer, and it's some kind of wish that you're trying to either come true, or you've been working on some kind of things behind the scenes. There's something that you've been trying to get momentum on, and you're still kind of hoping that it fruitions. I think that that new moon in Scorpio, that second or that first week of November, will be a really good time for you to hone in on create like a little journal or do some new moon intentions, Cancer, because I think that that's going to be a really pivotal first week for you, since Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces are, you know, all entwined with the water energy. So I feel like that new moon in Scorpio, November 4th, that first week will be really pivotal for you. So make sure you set your new moon intentions. All right, so for the second week of November, we are looking at the High Priestess, the number 2 major arcana, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. So what I would tell you, Cancer, is that that second week of November is when we have that Mars square Saturn. And I think that that's where this information might go a little haywire for you. I think there's some kind of intuitive messages, Cancer, that you're getting. It could be messages around what you've been trying to start that first week of November. But I don't think all the information is going to reach you either in a timely manner, or when it gets to you, it might be very confusing, or you just don't have all the information with this 8 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands usually signifies just like lots of messages and phone calls and people talking to you, and, you know, just having so much going on. But with it being in reverse, it's almost like either messages aren't getting to you in the way they were intended, or maybe intuitive messages that you have are kind of in conflict with the physical messages that you're getting out in the world. So keep that in mind that second week of November. When we move into the third week of November, Cancer, this is like a pivotal week for you in terms of there's something that you have been maybe mulling over or getting too much in your head about. Maybe very much of your ego is involved. November 19th is that full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, and there's some kind of cycle that you've been going through here. And with the Devil and the Judgment card, like that's energy of you aren't happy with something that's going on, or you're too in your head about something and you're hoping for the cycle either to come to a closure, or you're trying to get information about a cycle coming to a closure. I want to say that it could have something to do with that Page of Pentacles. It might have something to do with money, but it also may have to do with just information and your kind of like wishes that you were trying to get going that first week of November, just not fruitioning the way that you would like them to. So I would say at that full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus at November 19th, Cancer, take some time, and just like I said, at the new moon, make sure you're doing the same thing at the full moon with your intentions. I think that you need to, something's going to come to light at this full moon in Taurus, and it might be around your finances, since Taurus does rule your physical world. And I think that you just need to make sure you don't get too much in your feelings and you're not too much in your head, because you can see that the two are chained here by the Devil. So that's just like the symbol of like you're being too hard on yourself or too in your head and not really thinking about the whole picture. That fourth week of November, Cancer, we do have the Sun moving into Sagittarius on the 21st, and then Mercury enters Sag on the 24th. There's some kind of secrets or information that maybe you've been worried about. It could stem from back here, that second week or third week of November, Cancer. So just pay attention to your dreams. I think that's another thing with High Priestess. Sometimes it can heighten your dreams. Also, be careful of maybe trying to get away with something, or if someone around you has been trying to get away with something. There's something that you're worried about, or someone around you in your family could be worried about. I think that this ending of November will be interesting for you, Cancer, because I would say take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs on Scorpio Soul Time, just to see how these energies play out. Because this could be, since this is in reverse, maybe this energy is going away, but you're still worried about something. You're still very concerned about something. So keep that in mind as you go through November. I do think it's going to be a positive month for you, Cancer. You just have to keep your energies in the right place. Okay, Cancer, I hope you have a great November.